Y'all asked for it and I'ma deliver. What's up, y'all? It's your boy WinterKloudz here, back again with another Grand Peace Out live video. And today we're doing a complete leveling guide 0 to 250. Before we get into that video, go ahead and give your boy a sub, support the channel, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna try to keep this video as quick as possible, but in the event it does get a little bit longer than I expect, I'm finna add timestamps in below. This won't include like boss drop guides. This is just going to be purely how to level up because I don't want to waste that much time on it. So starting out, this is the world map right here. If you get lost in the map at any point in this video, or if you get lost in the world at any point in this video, you can just reference back to this map. I'll have it timestamped below. So here's the world map right here. This is actually really helpful. Even if you already are maxed, this could be helpful because maybe you might not have eternal pose. Alright, so first off, as soon as you get done creating your character in the game, you're going to spawn right here. Straight up ignore this quest. It's not good, doesn't get that much XP. What you want to do is this one. What this is you're going to fight these little bandit guys right here. And then you want to do that until you're like around like level 10. And then after you're level 10, pick up this one, which is the bandit boss, which is the guy standing in the middle. It's the guy that looks slightly bigger than everyone else. And you're going to do this till level 15. So basically, that's every single quest you're going to do at the beginner island. You're just going to stay here till level 15, 0 to 15. And once you come out here, you need to talk to this guy and buy one of his boats, either this one or this one. You can also buy the hammer, which you need. You can also buy wood and cannon bombs. So directly after you're done with every quest in the beginner island, if you talk to this lady right here, she'll tell you how to get to the next island, which is Sandora. But it's just straight west from here. It's actually really close to the beginner island, so you don't have to travel far for your first island other than the beginner island. So you're going to leave the beginner island at level 15. And then once you're level 15, you're going to come over to the next island, which is Sandora. And that lady at the docks will give you a quest, and it will show you arrows of where to go. You're going to turn in that quest to this guy right here. You can set your spawn here through this guy and buy the eternal pose log post from this girl, so you know always how to get there. Here's how log posts work. You open it up and it shows you where to go to get to the certain island that you're trying to get to. Now, similar to the last one, ignore this one. She just wants you to find like a teapot or something. It doesn't really get you that much XP. Pick up this quest right here instead. You're going to be going against these bandits, kind of similar to the first area. And since you're level 15, you're going to do this quest till about level 20. I would say that sounds about right. Now, this quest right here is the boss quest, which is the first, or I guess technically the second boss you're going to run into. And this is Lucid. Now, this one you're not really going to be able to solo. You're going to need a couple people, maybe a couple friends to help you with this. So I recommend you do this until you're level 25. Once you're level 25, you're free to leave the island. I wouldn't stay here longer than 25, to be honest. So yeah. After you're level 25, you can talk to this person right here, and they'll give you another quest to go to the next island, which is Shell Island, which I'm going to find right here, my eternal pose. I'm pretty sure it's just straight north, but it doesn't hurt to be safe on that. Shell's top right here. So, pretty much stay here till 15 to 25. Leave here at 25, do the quests I told you guys, and pretty much just go straight north. Now, Shell's Town is going to be the kind of difficult town compared to the first two islands. The first two islands are actually relatively easy compared to Shell's Town. As a beginner, once you get to Shell's Town, this is when you realize that the game's actually starting to get difficult. Or at least in my opinion, that's what I noticed. The game started getting a little more difficult because there is an actual hard boss at Shell's Town that got me really frustrated when I was a beginner. So I think you guys will understand what I mean when I get there. You guys can see this is a lot further than Sandora was to the beginner island, and we are already here. So, and you got keep in mind, I've got one of the fastest boats in the game, and it took that long to get here. So, but basically, from that quest, you turn it in right here, and you want to make sure you set your spawn over here, and also buy the eternal pose. Now, before we get into the quests, let's just go over some of the NPCs. This is a barrel seller. You can buy barrels and sell them to a different NPC for cheap or more expensive. This guy right here, he sells you the galleon boat, which is the fastest boat in the game that you can buy with Pelly. All the other boats you got to buy with Game Pass or get a drop on. So Make sure you get that. Ignore this quest. Similar to the other islands, it's just a useless quest. Doesn't really get that much XP. If you go in here, she gives you potions, health regen potion, stamina regen potion, shark repellent potion. So if you drink this one, if you go in the sea, sharks will not come after you. So the first quest you want to do when you get to Shellstown is this one right here, and it's basically corrupt marines. So you're going to do this when you're 25, and I'd say you're going to stay on this quest till you're 30. So you're going to do this quite a bit, and it's actually going to be quite difficult compared to the bandits on Sandora. So be careful with that. Now once you're finally level 30, you can pick up this quest right here from Zora, and this is a boss quest. It allows you to fight Axe-Hand Morgan. Now Axe-Hand Morgan's going to be really hard to solo. Honestly, I don't even know if new players will be able to solo him. So I recommend you get a group of people for this. But the good thing about Axe-Hand Morgan is he does have a really good drop. Metal Jaw right here. I clicked on the wrong one, but this right here, Metal Jaw, it increases your health by 25. So if you get this early on as a beginner, this is actually pretty dang good, low key. But I don't recommend you do that quest right away. I recommend you do this one instead. So instead of going to over there, just go straight down here, go down these steps, go over here, and accept this quest. So you're gonna do the corrupt marine to your 30, and you're gonna do this to your 40. I would say do this quest till you're 40. Now this is gonna take a while, but it's worth it. Once you're level 40, I feel like you'll be like slightly more equipped to fight Axe-Hand Morgan. You still won't be able to solo it, I don't think, or at least in a quick manner, but it'll be slightly easier. And then pretty much you want to do Axe-Hand Morgan until you're level 45. Now when you're level 45, you're going to go to the next island, which is going to be the island of Zoyu. And you can talk to this lady right here once you're level 45, and she'll tell you exactly where to go. Now I'm going to get my Eternal Pose out the way just to be safe, because I can no longer pick up this quest since I've already finished it. But yeah, the island of Zoyu is going to be the island where the level gap actually increases, and you might feel a bit of the grinding in this one. So straight from Shellstown, you want to go pretty much between southwest and west. If you go straight southwest and west, you will run into Zoyu. But like I said, Zoyu is the island where things kind of start getting a little bit grindy. So from Shellstown, you were there from 25 to 45. From Zoo, you go in there at 45, and you're going to stay there till 75. And the thing that sucks about the island of Zoo, and as you guys are going to see when I get there, there's only actually one quest you can do to level up for that. So it actually gets really tedious at this point, and this is where the game starts getting a bit grindy for newer players. And you guys will see this right here. So again, Eternal Pose right here, spawn point right there. This is the one quest you can do in the entire island. Just fight these guys over and over and over again until you are level 75. You come here at 45, you stay here till 75. This is the barrel buyer right here. That's kind of what I was talking about earlier. You can buy barrels from the barrel seller, and he'll buy them for 10% more. Not exactly a good way to make Pelly, but it works. I'm just going to show you guys that there's actually nothing else to do in this entire island. That is literally the only quest on this entire island, and those are the only mobs on this entire island. So a bit of a wasted space island if you ask me, but it is what it is. This one's gonna feel a bit grindy, boys, but y'all can get it done. Y'all can get it done. So straight from here, no longer will NPCs tell you where to go next. Now this is where things get a little bit confusing, because you're gonna have to figure out where to go next. However, I'll show you guys exactly how to get there from this area. The next place you're going to go to is Restaurant Baratier, and you're going to stay at Baratier from 75 to 105. Now, to get to Baratier from here, you go straight north from Island of Zoyu, straight north. And it's honestly not too far, to be honest. It's pretty much just straight over here. Eventually, it's like a big ship. You'll notice it. So this definitely helps having higher graphics. If you have a decent computer, it definitely helps, because you'll be able to see the areas from further away. What you guys can see right here is a big restaurant ship island, whatever you want to call it. You're gonna stay here till from 75 to 105. again, by the log post, so that way you always know how to get here. And then set your spawn. Now another thing, I'm just gonna go briefly over. You can get the black leg style from Wanji. It costs 10k pelly to learn it, and then a couple thousand more pelly to get all of the moves. So yeah, this is where you get the black leg style, for those of you who didn't know. Now how I recommend you grind these guys is I recommend you hit them through the wall, because as a low level, here I'll turn PvP pads off real quick. As a low level, it's going to be hard to go in there and fight them all at once. So I recommend you use this method where you hit them through the wall and kill them this way. So yeah, you're going to do this constantly over and over again until you're level 75 from level 105. Once you're done with that, head back over to Shellstown and I will show you guys how to go to the next area. Alright guys, so once you've made it back to Shellstown, the reason we came here is just because from Shellstown it's actually quicker to go to the area we're actually trying to go. So go to Shellstown, and pretty much from this side of Shellstown, you guys can see that was the front side, this is kind of a bit of the side. You go pretty much straight northeast until you reach Skypia. Now basically what we're going to be going here, you're going to be looking for either the knock-up stream, and for those of you that don't know what the knock-up string is, you'll know what I'm talking about if you see it. Or we're going to be looking for the little rock. Now this is really far, like really far. Like even me going 95 speed, it'll take a while. So I'm going to speed this part up for you guys, so you guys don't have to sit through and watch all of this. Alright guys, so this is pretty much what we're looking for. This is the knock-up stream right here, and this is the little rock right here. Now basically what you do with this knock-up stream, and I'm going to show you guys real quick. Once you get to this little rock, right now I have to despawn my boat and use a different boat. So basically the objective here is you go in here with your boat, and you pretty much, it just takes you upward. So I got my little rowboat right here, and I'm just gonna fix it a little bit so it doesn't go as slow in here. But I mean, honestly, this thing is like really fun, low-key. Like, so it's really fun. Like, look at this. So you go in there, and it takes you all the way up, and this is like actually how you get to Skypia. Now, it'd be better off if you started from further away to get higher speed, because the higher speed you have, the more time you'll have to go forward and hit this area. But it's not hard to get up here. You'll get the hang of it after a couple tries. You might die a couple times, just saying. But this is my favorite area in the entire game, Skypia, and it has a lot of content. But we're not going to be going over the bosses or anything like that. We're just going to be going over how to get to the next level cap. So you come here at 105, and the first thing you do is you go over here. So when you come down here, you go over here. And oh yeah, don't forget to set your spawn, by the way. But the first quest you'll do right here is fighting the sky bandits. And basically from 105, for me personally, I stayed here to 140. You can be done with this at 130 if you want. I decided to stay here till 140. It's just started going by really quick for me. Once you start getting like stat points in, I feel like the leveling process goes a lot quick. So once you're 130 to 140, you can come down here, pretty much where you came from, and you just want to go over here instead. So come up here, keep going this way, go over this pathway, and pretty much just keep going up these pathways. And I mean, look at this area. This area is just beautiful anyway, so just, you know, showing around that the area is just nice. But set your spawn here and come all the way up here. And this is the next area where you'll be questing the Sky Castle. You pick up this quest right here, and you come in here, and you defeat these castle guards. For me, I did this from 140 all the way to 175. However, I'll show you another thing you can do. You can switch it up between this quest, and if you actually go up here in the castle, and you go up to upper level, there's another quest right here for the boss, which is the head guardian boss over here. Now he drops this helmet right here. That actually gives plus 75 health. So if you're able to get your hands on one of these, that's actually a really good drop. I recommend doing. So you can cycle between those two quests to get to 175. Pretty much from here, you want to make it back over here to get to the Skypian rock. So to get down from Skypia, I'm going to show you guys this just because I feel like this is a important thing as well, because if you have a devil fruit and you just straight up jump down, you're just going to die. So here's what you do. And this is also going to help us get to the next area we need to be as well. So you go back to this area right here from where you came from, and you pretty much just jump down here. And if you have Geppo or Skypian Glide, use that. And you pretty much just want to land directly on this rock. And that's all there is to it. Now we can directly lead this into our next area, which is the Gravitos Fort. So now we're in update 2 content, which is really good, which we're like 18 minutes in, we're already into update 2 content. So we're actually being pretty efficient on time right now. So straight from the Skypian rock, if you go straight northwest, and this is not too far, but it's a decent trip all the way over there, you'll run straight into Gravitos Fort, which I've already done a video on this, the level 2 update guide, but just for the sake of the video, I'll include this because it is called Complete Level Guide 0 to 250. So if I didn't include this, it would not be true to its name. Alright, so we're pulling up on Gravitos base right now, and there's actually only 2 main quests you want to do on this island. So when you pull up here, you're going to be 175, and basically you're going to do this quest right here until you're 190. So you're going to fight all these guys. That's all this quest is. Just fight all these guys until you're 190. Once you're 190, you're going to want to switch and cycle between this quest and this quest right here. What this quest is you're fighting Gravitos little underlings. But be careful with these guys. These guys are actually really strong. They're basically like mini bosses of their own, and you could easily get messed up if you don't take them seriously. So once you're 190, you got to switch between these 2 quests, cycle between. Here's the rotation I did 2 of those and came back and did these. Now the reason you don't only do these is because these guys have a really long spawn time, so it's just going to take really long if you do that. So you stay here and do that until you're level 200. I don't really recommend trying to fight Gravito himself just because he's really difficult and takes super long, so you're going to be wasting time there. So keep doing that, cycle between those 2 quests on this island until you're level 200. And then once you're level 200, pretty much it gets really easy from that point on. After you reach level 200, you go to the last island, which is straight east from here. About straight east from here, I think. Maybe a little bit between east and northeast. But now we go to the Fishman area, which honestly, this is when it started getting like really easy for me. Like once you reach 200 to get to 250, it was actually like super easy. Like no joke, cake easy. So you just go straight east from Gravitos Fort, and then you will eventually run into this Fishman Cave looking area where you will have to buy. Oh, there it is right there. So I was a little bit off. I was actually quite a bit off, but you guys can see I still spotted it anyways, despite being that far off. So once you run into this Fishman Cave area, what you want to do is you first want to get the Eternal Pose so you know how to get back here. Talk to this guy to get his bubble, and this allows you to go underwater like so. Now to go underwater, you hold control. It's on your left side of your keyboard, right under shift. And I'm going to show you guys how to get through the maze right now and get to the Fishman Island. Once you have your bubble bot, what you want to do is you want to click a weapon out, shift tab, come in the water, and hold control to start going down. So you want to take the first left when you go in. Then what you want to do is you want to take the first right, kill the shark if he comes. Then the next left, go to this corner, go up, go down, take the next left again, go through here, take the next right, take the next left, take the next right, go all the way down, take the next left, and then take another left right here. So that's a bit confusing, but here we are. Go up, then go down, and here you are, the portal. Very easy. Once you get it down, you'll remember it by heart, just like how I did. And now I can even speed run through there. But set your spawn right here. Alright, so when you come here at 200, To get to 250, it's actually really simple, really easy to be honest. All you gotta do is pick up this quest and fight all these guys till you're 250. Now, I know it sounds like it's gonna take a while, but in all honesty, it didn't. To get from 200 to 250, fighting all these guys, maybe took me about like 30 minutes to an hour. It didn't honestly take that long. And how I did it was I just went through here and I gathered them all up, and pretty much when I had them all gathered up, I would just use like a rapid slash move or something like that, and I would just attack all of them and kill them all at the same time. If you have AoE moves, it's even better. So something like this, like that, it's even better. Like so. As you can see, it's actually really easy like this, and I killed all of them. Very simple. So that's pretty much the entire complete level guide. Y'all asked for it, so I hope this video helped you out. Any new beginner players who are new to the game, feel free to come back to this video whenever you need it. Whenever you're going to a new island, feel free to come back to this video. This was a bit longer than I expected, so I definitely will 100% put timestamps down below. Sorry for not uploading yesterday, guys. I will be uploading more today. We'll be doing a double, maybe even a triple upload today. And I got something special to announce to y'all, so look forward to it. So hope y'all enjoy this one. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.